Hey Collective, it's Intuitive Pisces Moon and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I truly appreciate your time and energy exchange. Today's reading is going to be focused around, a few things came to me. At the bottom of the deck when I was splitting the tarot was the High Priestess and the Lover's card. So I was drawn to pull a couple of decks to get some clarification on some situation. So there is something in your life at this time that needs clarification. So maybe you've been questioning something on a journey that you're on, a path that you're on, something that you're looking to pursue, whatever that may be. You might even be questioning the intentions of somebody that's in your life. So there could be sort of this background lurking energy that you're unsure what to do with, okay? I did get the message before we start here that something needs to be cleaned up. Now, this could be like a spring cleaning, so maybe you need to actually go through the things in your home, get rid of some stuff that holds some stagnant energy. This could be cleaning up your social media account. You know, maybe there's old posts on there with things that don't resonate with you anymore. There's a lot of things that are coming up that needs to be cleared away. So this could be physically, this could be energetically, spiritually, however it is that's showing up for you and however that resonates. That's what we're going to be tapping into today. So I thank you all so much for being here. Let's get started and see where we're at. All right, so we are going to start with the Sacred Geometry Relationship deck. And again, this does not have to be romantic. Relationships can be formed between anybody. Mother and child, father and child, brother, sister, mom, dad. That would be more romantic. Aunt, uncle, that kind of thing. Grandparents, friends. So think of any relationship in your life that you are seeking clarification on. We're going to tap into that energy today. All right, Spirit. Guide my hands and guide my eyes to find some wisdom, true and wise. What do we have going on in the collective at this time? Some information that my star seeds are looking for clarification on in their relationships. This could even be a relationship with yourself. And I did just get a frog in my throat there. Something we need to speak up about. It literally, like, I couldn't speak. The words were trying to come out, but they wouldn't come out. So, okay, very interesting. It just led me to a dream that I had recently. Let's talk about that for a second. In the dream, somebody was hexed. And they had a mouthful of pearls. Like, you know, what you would find in an oyster shell. Is that what creates those? Someone put a spell on them so that they couldn't speak. And so their whole mouth was full of pearls. So this is feeling like it's part of what this kind of energy in the background that needs to be cleared is related to. So if some of you feel that you can't speak your truth in some situation, that's what we're going to tap into today. So that may not be for all of you, but that image and dream specifically came to my mind right now. So, and throat chakra. So again, I felt like I had like a frog in my throat, like I couldn't get the words out because something was preventing me from doing so. So let's see what we have on that energy right there. We're going to follow that stream of energy. Okay, we have freedom. I love that. The energy of freedom supports our sense of limitless possibility and potential. boundless expression, and bold exploration. Now, I could go read from the book on this, but what a lot of the things in the book tell you to do is to focus on the colors, to focus on the imagery. So there is a lot of blue in here. There's also green, a little bit of orange, some purple, and some white. But there is the majority of blue. So because freedom is coming up here, I'm getting freedom of expression, right? If in whatever situation you are finding yourself in, you feel that you do not have the freedom to express yourself the way that you deserve, the way that you want to, this is what we might be focusing on in our lives right now. How can I free myself from I'm getting like the shackles, almost like again, like a ball gag. I don't know why that came to me. That seems more sexual, but whatever floats your boat. But I'm definitely getting that there is something out there that's trying to silence the collective. And again, whatever that means to you, and in your particular situation, we'll go deeper into that. But it feels like we are freeing ourselves from that which is trying to silence us. Okay, so we're activating our throat chakras and speaking our voice. And again, the affirmation that I usually use with the throat chakra is, I speak my truth. My voice is my power. So if you think about it that way, when you're being silenced, they know your voice is your power, and they don't want you to use it against them. Again, it's usually people ruling with fear because they prefer to keep you silent because it's easier for them that way. It's taken me to, all right, I don't know why we're going here, but if any of you watch like true crime stuff, serial killers and that kind of thing, muggers, kidnappers, etc., they look for easy prey. They look for people who are not going to fight back, who are just going to kind of go along with it. So if you are one that's going to fight back and use your voice and wield it like it's your weapon, you're going to less likely be a target. Okay? So that's what I'm getting with that card. Let's keep going, please. This is very interesting reading already. I'm glad we came here because it's great information. Okay, and we also have presence. The energy of presence supports our ability to focus our full attention and stay in the here and now. I love that there's a lot of darkness with this card. But in the middle, you're very drawn to this glowing energy of these yellows, oranges, there's like a turquoise, and then it almost repeats. So this is about not worrying about the past or the future. Be present in the now. Everything that ever happens to you is always in the now moments. You can worry about the past, you can fret about the future. But it's not doing you any good by doing that because it hasn't happened yet, or it's already happened and you can't change the past. What you can do is change what you choose to do today in the now moments to affect your future, right? All right, let's see what else we have. All right, then we have attraction. Beautiful imagery there. The energy of attraction amplifies the qualities that attract and support us on our journey towards inner balance and harmony. So a lot of yellow in here. This is very much giving me solar plexus energy. And I love that there's just like radiating light out from you. Okay? And then let's look at the bottom of the deck here. We have strength. The frequency of strength supports our ability to harmonize all our qualities and skills towards a strong and balanced way of being. This is about like overcoming obstacles, okay? It is about finding the strength within to keep moving forward, right? You can give up every day. You can choose to just sit there and do nothing about your situation, or you can get up and find the strength to keep going. All right. Very interesting start to this reading. Let's keep going. All right, let's start over here with this freedom card. Freedom to speak your truth, right? It's taken me to the freedom of speech. Look at that. Strength came out again. Freedom of speech. Yep. I'm also getting the illusion of freedom. Okay. So that's basically what the Matrix is, right? They want you to believe that clocking in and doing your 9 to 5 and having a house and a family and a picket fence is the illusion of freedom. But what it actually is tying you into the system pretty deeply. So again, finding that strength to break free from that. Okay, let's see what else we have here. All right. I also was just told about the difference between an easy path, like living a life of ease, or choosing the easy option, over finding the strength in overcoming something. So it's taking me to our societal norms, right? They would like you to believe that settling, the easy path, is the way to go. But in reality, who is that serving? It's not serving you. It's serving the capitalists, because they're telling you what to buy, telling you what music to listen to, telling you where to live, telling you what kind of house you should have, what kind of car you should buy. Think of all the ads out there, all the commercials. They're all trying to sell you something. They're trying to sell you a lifestyle. And we've been led to believe our whole lives that this is the ideal. So part of this freedom is breaking out of that and saying, just because you drive a Lexus doesn't mean that that's my car that I want to drive. Like, that's not practical for me. I don't want that kind of car, or this type of house, or this type of lifestyle, or this type of job even, right? Like going to parties all the time. So there's something with that again, we're breaking free from what we have been led to believe is the ideal. And it does take great courage and strength to be able to do that, because there are so many people that are, I'm not going to say stuck or trapped into that, but they kind of are. Some of them are just quite comfortable in that lifestyle and don't want to move and don't want to do better. They have settled where they are, and that's where they choose to remain. And they may try to convince you that that's the ideal way and that that's what you should also strive for. But many of the collective are waking up and seeing the truth. It's like the man behind the curtain, right? The great and powerful Oz. It's just some man trying to tell you what to do. Not that it's men always trying to tell you what to do. I'm not implying that at all. There is a collection of people. The powerful, the great and powerful Oz, the great and powerful 1%ers, right? If you go along with that, you are settling in a way. You're giving into what they want you to do, because again, you're buying into the life that they want you to live. Okay? The ads, the commercials, it's all to sell something to you. They're trying to convince you that this is the thing to buy. This is the way to live. This is the lifestyle you want to have. They'll even paint the picture for you in the commercials, like I'm going to car commercials. They're always showing a family. Merry Christmas, wife or husband. Here's a bow on a car. It's the brand new Lexus that just came out. I hope you're happy. Is this what you want? It's not like a heartfelt gift. It's material stuff. All right, let's keep going. Sorry, that was a whole tangent that I was led down to explain to you, and sometimes we got to make sense of why we're doing the things we're doing, right? Why are we choosing these things? It feels like programming. That's very much what it feels like. Mind control, programming, manipulation. And okay, Page of Cups. It also very much led me to how commercials used to put subliminal messages in them, and they probably still do. They may say that they don't, but you know. So with the Freedom card being here, many of us see it now, right? It's not hidden anymore. It is not hidden knowledge anymore. You may try to sway us in one way or another, but for us free thinkers, our freedom fighters, we know the difference now. And we can't be fooled anymore, right? And the Devil card. Yep. To me, that is like temptation. The Four of Swords is at the bottom. Let's talk about that. So, we have 2 major arcana in this pile. It's like we're finding the strength to overcome something. And again, this is a cigarette machine, so maybe for some of you it's smoking, drinking, whatever the situation is. And I'm getting here with this Page of Cups that like your inner child is like screaming out, I just want love. This other stuff doesn't mean anything. Interesting message. With the Four of Swords being here, it's a weird thing because it's almost like, okay, if you go back to like the Matrix, when they first pull him out of that pod, right? They got to like unplug him. And at first he's like, holy crap. What's happening? So it's almost like your body and your mind need to like sync back up again to like, okay, I know now what's happening. I know what I need to do. I need to reacclimate my body, mind, and spirit to what's actually going on here. It is such an interesting way to look at it because I don't think that the Matrix movies are that far from what we were actually experiencing. It's like once you're unplugged from it and you see the stuff, you can't go back. You've seen it, now you have to figure out what to do next. All right, let's go over to this Presence card. This is about living in the now and figuring out how not to worry about the past and how not to worry about the future. We're spending time being more present in the now. And in doing this, it's helping us through this time of kind of waking up and coming out of some of these things that have restricted us. Okay, that one wanted to flip over. The Nine of Pentacles. Oh, okay. This is telling me that it's making us realize that we can do this on our own, right? We do not need the help of the system. Because the system was put into place not to have us succeed. It's not there for that. It's there to control us and to try to, again, buy into a lifestyle. So many of us, when we're in this presence, right, this here and now moment, we're seeing the potential of what we can achieve. And it's an interesting concept. It's like, oh, I don't need to have a W-2 job to make it in this world. I can own my own business. I can do things this way. Even though, again, society has very heavily swayed us away from that. It's like they don't want you to be free. So they think of every possible way to keep you trapped, we'll say, or plugged in, however you want to look at it. So in waking up to this, many of us are seeing now how we can achieve this for ourselves. I love it. The Eight of Wands. All right. Eight of Wands. Let's get one more to clarify that. The Ace of Swords. Okay. So, bottom of the deck, we have Six of Swords. Let's talk about the Eight of Wands, because initially, I was like, okay, what it drew me to was opportunities. So, again, going back to the Devil card with the restrictions, with the Eight of Wands being opportunities, initially what it showed me was we were told that if you did try to do your own thing, right, own your own business, go make your money in whatever way that wasn't traditional, like any non-traditional money-making activities, that it would not be lucrative. I can't tell you how many times when I tell people I own my own business that people try to talk you out of it. Oh, you own your own business? How's that going? That you can't possibly be succeeding in that. Like, that's not a thing. You'll come back to a regular job eventually, trust me. Okay. So, opportunities are coming to you, and you're making money, and you are actually seeing the value of this now. It's an interesting concept that, again, you get these people that are like plugged into the matrix, and they fully, wholeheartedly believe that this is not possible. And some of them might even be baffled if you are succeeding in doing this. Like, how the heck are you doing this? I don't understand. Like, again, people will only understand from their level of comprehension. But us, collective, starseeds, the light workers, we see infinite possibilities because we are limitless beings. We are dropping these limiting mindsets and the things that hold us down, like to feel trapped and stuck. So we're literally seeing all these possibilities that are happening. And the Ace of Swords is here to say that, again, you could take the red pill or the blue pill. You can go right back to this comfort of settling, the ease of life, or we're going to show you this limitless world of possibilities. And once we show you this, there is no going back. That's kind of what this Six of Swords is. I've already seen what's possible. I'm choosing to get away from those choppy waters, from the things that have held me back. And now I'm like, let's go. We're on this boat together, collective. Let's all go find this freedom. We're freedom fighters. We're looking for this infinite possibility of the presence of now. And I love this. It's so beautiful. All right, let's get over to this attraction. So this, again, is using your affirmations to attract in what you desire. So what is it that you're looking for? Is it a relationship? Is it a friendship? Is it soulmates? Is it a job? Is it all these opportunities that are coming your way that you're looking for? Whatever it is, what you think becomes so. That's why the Ace of Swords is here. It's like, control your thoughts. Keep them towards what it is you want to attract into your life. What you seek is also seeking you. So when I say at the end of my readings that I'm a beacon of light here to help guide you through the darkness, this is what I'm talking about. You glow this light out of your body, and it attracts in everything that is meant for you. This is what people see from a distance. Oh, hey, I know that person. I recognize that light that they're emanating. I want some of that. Not in a bad way, not in a negative way, like I'm going to steal it from you. Although there's leeches out there too. We're going to get into that. But collective, you have this beautiful emanating light from within you. And this is what's going to attract these opportunities to you. So what Spirit's calling you to do right now is to drop the dead weight, free yourself, live in the now, and you will attract great abundance, soulmates, love, passion into your life. Let's keep going. The Page of Wands. All right. The Star. And the Wheel of Fortune. Yep, I'm hearing your time is now. Your time is now. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hanged Man. So you are being forced to see things from a new perspective. And again, it's breaking free from something. So whatever that you feel has you stuck, or in the past has had you stuck, again, you can't unsee what's been shown to you. You've been shown some new realm of possibility in your life. You now have hope for the future, that you are attracting in all these limitless possibilities and opportunities. Because the Wheel of Fortune is here, it's saying that because you are being brave and finding the strength to do this, fortune favors you. And we are moving passionately towards that which we desire. I'm also getting with this card that there might have been something that you found passion in doing as a kid and are going back to that. So whatever that means for you, that could have been a sport you played, could have been a hobby you had, hopscotch, I don't know why that came to me, painting, music, maybe you played an instrument and you haven't played it in a while. And you're like, hey, I remember playing that instrument. I need to pick that back up again. I had fun doing that. So whatever it is that you are working towards at this time, know that you are highly favored in doing this because you are breaking free and you are showing others that it is possible. Because you are a limitless being with ample opportunity out there. So again, let's talk about the lack mentality. Basically, with a lack mentality, we feel that there's not enough to go around. Like, okay, I can't make enough money because there's not enough money circulating. Or there's not enough jobs for me to get the job I want. Whatever it is, that's the lack mentality. That's one of the things that we're breaking free from. There is more than enough in the universe to go around. More than enough. We all have ample opportunity. We are all limitless beings. And we are all capable of acquiring that which we desire because it also desires us and is magnetized towards our light. All right, let's dig a little deeper. We're going to go into the Pantha Oracle now. And we're going to see what some underlying energy is with this that's already on the table. So this could be something that's preventing us from doing this. This could be something that's helping us through this. It'll depend on the cards that come out. But let's just take a look and see what other underlying energies we have. Thank you. All right, we have compromise, agreement, reconciliation, consideration. And that's number 33. Okay. Evidence, detection, investigation, and proof. Interesting. Very interesting. Homeless, failure. Okay. I'm getting lack mentality here. So some of us are afraid to detach from the system because we're afraid we're going to be homeless. Like, oh no, whatever I leave behind won't be replaced by something. So I can't just detach from the system. I need it. I'm feeling that very much. And this may not be your energy, collective. Again, underlying energy. This may be the people around you trying to convince you not to go. trying to tell you that, again, you won't have opportunities if you detach. Okay, so the Eight of Wands alluded to that a little bit, like the feeling of, if I do let go of something, there won't be opportunities. All right, let's keep going. Oh, okay, these two. Stress and daydream. Headache, pressure, lack of sleep. And then we have optimism, illusion, and delirious. Okay. So with the attraction and the daydream, I'm getting that there's things that we know, we hope for, right? But some of us feel that it's too distant in the future. Again, we're not living in the present moment. We're feeling like this could come about, but it's probably too far away for me to even begin to dream about it. Now we also have stress. This is taking me to a desk job, which is interesting because this guy is at a desk looking out of probably an office building. Like, I'm at work, but nope, I really don't want to be thinking about work. I want to be thinking about that island that I'd rather be laying on a beach. Curse. Okay. So I did mention that with the pearls in the mouth, the curse, the hex, whatever. Again, devil energy. This is taking me to the people who don't want to see you unplug from the matrix. They don't want to see you have the freedom. So they're going to try to pull you back in. Like, it's taking me to the labyrinth. So there's the part where Sarah goes back and visits her well, it's not her childhood home, it's her current home. And she's looking at all the stuff in the room. Like, oh, I remember this thing. Oh, yeah, I remember this thing. That's my stuff. This is all my stuff. But then the lady comes in, the trash lady with all the trash on her back, and is trying to be like, remember this? You love this, and remember this? And then she like kind of wakes up and goes, this is all junk. This is not my stuff. This is not my house. It's like kind of a false scene of it. And we are so much in that right now, it's not even funny. And again, this is what these people are going to try to pull you back in with. Remember that time we had fun doing this terrible thing that we used to do? Whatever it was. I don't know what it was for all of you. But it's a temptation. It's something that's trying to pull you back. Because they see that you're looking to the future and attracting in this great stuff with these daydreams. But they're over here feeling stressed. And again, lack mentality. So I'm getting more evil eye with this, right? I'm not saying someone's literally cursed you or hexed you, although if the shoe fits. But what I'm getting with this is that these are the people that are stuck and also want to see you stay stuck. So they don't have your best interests at heart. Maybe you have stuck around helping them through some situation, whoever these people are, and that's why they don't want you to leave. You're benefiting them in some way. All right, let's see what else we have. We have care, parenthood, patron, and support. Okay, so I got that with the Wheel of Fortune, the Star. You are supported. There are people that want you to succeed and are on your side. Fury, yep. This is leading me to the people who don't want to see you leave and don't want to see you do better for yourself. And so they might even get really pissed at you. Like, how dare you unplug from a situation? Like, here's the example that I was just given. Let's just say you have a renter in your house. And suddenly you're like, you know what? I get that I'm receiving extra money for this renter, but maybe this renter is not benefiting me in any way. And in fact, perhaps it's like a weight that's dragging me down. So I am going to evict this person and find either some other way to use that space, maybe sell my house entirely, or find a better fitting tenant to put in there. And this person might get really pissed at you because, again, they were paying a lower rent than they would have to pay somewhere else. Maybe you were doing things for them. They were receiving some benefit in some way by living there. But it maybe wasn't benefiting you. All right. That was just one example. There could be many. That was just what came to me at that time. Marriage. All right. Sweet love, couple, dependency. So this could be what you're attracting. And again, maybe this is what you're daydreaming about. Having a family. Being in a loving situation. Blind. Okay. I'm getting that this is like the Two of Swords, like the blindfold. So there might be something that, again, you are not meant to know what's going on behind the scenes of. Somebody is trying to keep you blind to a situation, right? Like, what's coming to me? It's like a wolf in sheep's clothing. They want you to see the sheep. They don't want you to see the wolf underneath. But because the Ace of Swords is here, it's like, nah, I've already seen the wolf. I already know the wolf is under there. You can't fool me anymore. I've already seen it. Yep, imagination. I love it. So again, it also says fantasy. So it's almost like you are now attracting in this dream life that you have been wanting and daydreaming about. This life also wants you, collective. So keep dreaming about it. It doesn't matter what these naysayers have to say. They can't prevent you from having what's already yours. It is what it is. Bottom of the deck is triumph. Success, victory, and achievement. That is what you are meant for. It is already yours. All right. Let's get some closing messages here. What do we have for the collective, please? We have Evil Queen. You deserve sugar, not salt. I love that because guess what? There's people out there, again, wolf in sheep's clothing, that want to offer you salt and tell you it's sugar. So these are the people, you'll recognize them because their words will not match their actions, right? It's like, I'm going to promise you something. And then when you're like, hey, remember that thing you promised me? Either they'll be like, no, I didn't promise you that. Or they'll say something that's going to like push it off for another time. It's always another time. Or they do deliver it and you're like, whoa, this is not what you promised me. That's how we're recognizing these wolves in sheep's clothing. It's like the veil has been removed. The mask has slipped, right? You can only fool me for so long. I will see what's underneath. We have nostalgia. Focus on the here and now. That is the presence, definitely. So this is us going and saying, you know what? This time right now is all that matters. Forever is composed of now. That is Emily Dickinson. Forever is composed of nows. Meaning the now moment is the most important moment because this is what we build our future with. Lioness, you have earned all your stripes. That means you are a warrior. You have fought your battles. You have fought for your freedom. And so don't let anybody ever tell you you don't deserve this. You absolutely do. You also have to believe it yourself. We have Clover, release your guilt. Okay, so with some of this devil energy over here, some of these people might try to make you feel guilty for breaking free. So you have to release that. And again, in the beginning of the reading, before we even laid any cards, I said that there was some releasing that needed to happen. There was something old and stagnant that needed to be shed out. So again, whether it is your literal stuff, think about gifts that you've received over the years. If you have like old gifts still from people that you don't even talk to anymore or don't like, why are you hanging on to the stuff they gave you? It likely carries old stuck energy that's preventing you from moving forward. And again, it might be this guilt. I just watched The Addams Family yesterday. And Dr. Pinderschloss is very, very much a great example of a manipulative narcissist. So Fester comes back and he doesn't remember who he is. So she takes high advantage of that, right? And the whole time she's trying to convince him that like, oh, mother loves you and mother just wants what's best for you. But all she really wants is that money and her interests to be served. He finally realizes that. But people can get stuck in these situations because, again, they're trying to lure you in with like, oh, but I'm your mom. I love you. I just want what's best for you. But then they're backhandedly just doing what's serving their own interests. So these are the wolves in sheep's clothing. And yes, she tried to lay guilt on him over and over and over again. Almost made him miss the kids' play because she wanted to stay home and try to find the money. There's a lot of situations that happen like that in our waking life. We have dragons. Slay them all. Yes. I told you, you guys are warriors. You got your armor on, your sword ready. You are armed now with the knowledge of what is real and what is not. And you get to decide what your now is and what it gets to be every day. You get to wake up every day and make the choice you make. And it's also a picture of a castle with dragons that are trying to take over this house. So it feels to me like someone's trying to keep you from having something that you want and desire in life. It's like, I'm going to hover over this area to make you feel that you don't deserve it, that you can't have it, whatever it is to you. Bottom of the deck, we have Princess. You can be your own knight. So, however that resonates with you. Because it looks like a lady with long hair with like a Rapunzel situation. And she's at the top of the castle. So rather than her dropping her hair down for the prince to save her, she's like, I'm going to just pack my bag and grab my sword and shield and go handle this myself. Like the dragons. You don't need to be saved by anybody, collective. You're your own knight. And you don't have to be a female for this message to relate to you, okay? We're all equal opportunity here. All right. What an interesting reading this has been. I am so glad this came out. Whew, I have goosebumps. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. I truly appreciate your time and energy exchange. Make sure you go within so you never go without. Make sure you fill your own cup up with love before you fill someone else's. And keep in mind that I'm a beacon of light here to help guide you through the darkness. But also remember your own light. You are the light. You are the gift. You are the prize. You're the prize in the cereal box. I wish you all a lifetime of happiness, health, wealth, abundance, and so very much love. All the love. I wish it all to you. Thank you again. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.